no classes here that are kind of inspired by Infinite Warfare. Modern Warfare 2 remake maps, so Shipment, which was, I think it was Showtime in this. We're going to be playing very well in this game. There's so little people playing it. But I'm basically going to keep going until I get into a... I don't care whether it's on Cranked, I just want to get onto one of them. I used to play squads mostly anyway because it's just literally the bots are pretty fun to play against. They're not that difficult to fight. Actually, I think we might just jump into one here. Just go into Octane Team Deathmatch and just play this one, and maybe we might get one of them further on down the line. But we're gonna run a few games on here. I'm gonna try out a few different classes and stuff. And yeah, you can kind of see this was the last game we had where it was literally just classic Call of Duty sort of style gameplay and stuff. And I'm sure a lot of people want this kind of thing back. This seems to be the kind of notion in the community that a lot of people want this kind of gameplay back, even though this is probably... I would definitely say this is probably the most hated Call of Duty there actually is, which is strange. So I'm going to run the FAD here. I think a lot of people don't like the look of this gun, but I really like the look of the FAD. It's a pretty cool looking gun. And you're going to see straight away from this, if you haven't actually seen this before, the squads mode in Ghost, or if you haven't played Ghost before, the bots are really good in this game. Like they play like real players. So I played more squads than I actually did online multiplayer because it was just more fun for me. Because the actual multiplayer didn't really have that much progression in it. It was a little bit annoying, a little bit boring, and that's probably why people hate this game, to be honest. It's really weird trying to adjust to this again because playing so much Black Ops 3, you just imagine yourself trying to wall run on everything and sliding and stuff, and it's a very different sort of thing in this game. And the other thing as well is that I forgot about is the time to kill is very quick in this game. So like you have like 20% health compared to other Call of Duty, so you literally die in like 2 to 3 bullets with every gun, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because a lot of people play hardcore anyway, which is like faster time to kill than even that. And I'm a little bit of a hardcore player. I've only just sort of started getting into that, so it doesn't really bother me that, although it did annoy a lot of people, especially the core players, which I used to be mainly just a core player. I think the whole field order ideas, I don't know if you can see that in the bottom left there, where you sort of pick up these sort of briefcases and they give you random challenges to complete. I really didn't like that idea. I think it takes away from the objective. Like, you're supposed to be playing that, even though this is team deathmatch, right? It's in every single game mode, this field orders thing, and it takes away... I should have died then. I really should have died, but it takes away from the actual objective. Like, if you're playing like capture the flag or something, and your whole team are really trying to win and stuff, and you're doing your field orders rather than trying to win, it takes away from the competitive side of Call of Duty, and I don't like that. And that's coming from mainly a casual gamer. Like, I don't really play the objective all that much, but I can see where it can be annoying for people who do, and that would definitely annoy me. Coolest equipment ever. Like the thing I just threw there, the massive bomb, is kind of like C4, except you don't have to detonate it. You can't really throw it that far, but it's literally, it's got such a massive explosive radius on it. It's awesome. The 9-bang's pretty cool as well, except you have to spend a little bit of time to get every single explosion out of that one, because like the longer you hold it, the more it's going to like blow up in a way. So yeah, it's definitely a different experience, this game. Like, if you've never played Call of Duty Ghosts, and God forbid you were brought up on one of the more newer cards with the advanced movement, this is going to be a little bit different for you. And especially if you went back to the even older than this, like you went back to Black Ops 2 and stuff like that, which I could stream sometime. Like, if you guys wanted me to stream like maybe Black Ops 2 Zombies or something, I'd be literally more than happy to do that. It's an awesome game. I haven't really just thought about doing that on my PC, but it's just sprung to my mind actually. It might be a good idea to do that. I'd like to play Origins again. That is a fantastic zombies map, and it has a lot of relevance to the current zombie storyline in Black Ops 3. I really actually did like some of the point streak rewards in this game. Like, a lot of people didn't like them. They said they were underpowered, and a lot of the other Call of Duty games sort of had better rewards. But like the one that I've got right now is literally, this is support streak, so that basically means I don't have to go on kill streaks or point streaks to get these things. I can die and still get them, but they're a little bit weaker than the assault ones. And the one I've got now is actually really good. It's literally this thing that's this thing is following me around, and it's got like a motion sensor on it, and it's showing up enemies on my minimap that's kind of close to me. And it's also a trophy system as well, so it destroys any like kind of explosives that are coming towards me. So I think it's, you know, it's pretty cool, especially for like a support thing. Like it's very easy to get, and did that guy just melee him? That's another thing that I forgot about. It's one hit melee like that on Ghost, whereas on Black Ops 3 you got to sort of melee twice to get a kill, unless you're on hardcore or something. And I think what a lot of people sort of overlooked in Ghost was the fact that it was a modern day shooter. Like, a lot of people seem to think that it's future, just because there's some elements in this game that are a little bit unrealistic. Like, they have some weapons, you know, like the Ripper and the Maverick, you know, the DLC weapons in specifically. I don't think any of the other ones are actually like that, but those ones are fictional weapons. And a lot of the sort of design with this game is very fictional. It's not actually grounded in reality, but it is actually modern day. It's like, it's not exactly, you know, 2016. It is in the near future, but it's enough modern day to class it as a Modern Warfare shooter. And a lot of people kind of overlook that, and we have a lot like of outcry in the community that are asking for modern day or classic shooters, and we're sort of getting that with Modern Warfare Remastered, which I know a lot of people are quite excited for. But to be honest, I don't really see the appeal of that. I'm one of the only people who is literally more excited for Infinite Warfare than I am for Modern Warfare Remastered, and I know a lot of people probably disagree with that. But this is also the last modern day shooter we got, so it's the last boots on the ground and the last modern day shooter that we got. And let's just say it didn't really do that well popularity wise, so I'm fully expecting this video or this live stream, or the video after this live stream goes up, to not get that much exposure, which is fine. That's fine. And I just literally saw in the background, I'm actually going to get Favela next, which is awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. So you guys are going to see some Favela if you haven't. Because in Call of Duty Ghost, they remade some of the Modern Warfare 2 maps, and a lot of people kind of overlooked that as well in the DLC packs, and I'm being spammed with invites here. A little bit awkward. But I got some cool classes set up. I think I might use the MTAR this time. Here we go, we got Blitz as well. So this is a game mode that was exclusive to Ghosts, and if you've never seen Blitz before, this was pretty cool. So the idea of Blitz is that you had two sort of portals on either side of the map. So this is another sort of thing where the unrealistic thing comes into it, but it is COD, so we can forgive him for that. And the idea here is that you're supposed to get into the enemy's portal to score. So I am really glad we got into Favela here, because I know a lot of people might not have seen this in Ghosts, but I'm sure a lot of you know what Favela is if you played Modern Warfare 2. Probably one of the fan favourite maps in that game, and it looks really nice in the new sort of graphics they had for this game. So let's run the MTAR, which is such a cool gun. I love the MTAR in this game. I think this was one of the ones that was used in the competitive scene quite a lot. I know a lot of the Optic Gaming boys and a lot of the FaZe guys, they used the MTAR during COD's esports season, so I haven't used this in a while. I can't really remember if it's OP or not. It definitely killed that guy pretty quickly. Yeah, this is squads for you, for those of you who have just joined, because it's kind of difficult to get online into a gaming Ghost because of the low player count, which is a little bit funny, but I quite liked squads more than that anyway. I'm playing this on the hardest squads difficulty, which is actually regular. They don't actually have a veteran setting or anything like that, or a hardened setting. But the bots are pretty tough, you know, they're not actually that bad. They've got good AI, they play like real players. And that guy's kind of egg glitching up there. I don't know how quickly we'll finish this if I just keep scoring, so I might hang back and just try and get some kills and let my teammates score. Just to drag this out a little bit, because I love this map. Like, I don't know anyone who doesn't like Favela. It's such a nice looking map, and it definitely brings back their Modern Warfare 2 feels. And I'm sure a lot of people want a Modern Warfare 2 remastered. That's something that we may get in 2 to 3 years time with either Infinity Ward's next Call of Duty game, which oh god, if that's Infinite Warfare 2, I'm sure the Call of Duty fanbase will have a field day with that. Or it could be Sledgehammer Games. They do have the rights to some of the Modern Warfare stuff because they worked on Modern Warfare 3 with Infinity Ward, so we could say maybe next year with Sledgehammer Games' turn at Call of Duty, we might get Modern Warfare 2 remastered. That's entirely a possibility. I don't really care much for that. Like, I'm not one of these guys who are massively into the remastering of stuff. Getting. Oh my god! I just realised the messages are still popping up. If that's coming up on stream, guys, I'm sorry. I can't really get rid of the actually I don't know if I can or not. The messages that come up on PlayStation. I'm streaming through the PlayStation 4 system right now, so I haven't got like OBS. Well, I have got OBS, but I haven't got the Elgato to stream to that yet, unfortunately. I'm sort of focusing more on the YouTube video side of things than I am live streaming, but I'm going to move more into live streaming as time goes on. I quite enjoy doing live streams, and if it's something that you guys enjoy as well, I'm sure I'll do that as well. A little bit more than I used to. Snipe this guy. That's one thing that annoyed me about Blitz though, is if you've got teammates and you're not communicating with them because you're not in a party or something, and they score, that leaves you in a bad position because you can't score for like 5 seconds until the portal sort of opens again, which is a bit annoying. But I would actually like to see Blitz return in Infinite Warfare. That would be pretty cool. I'd like to see that happen. And I can't really imagine them remastering old maps in Infinite Warfare. Could you guys see that happening? I really can't. If you don't know, Infinite Warfare is the space Call of Duty. This is the one that's going into space. And can you imagine space favela? I can't see that happening. It's not going to work. But see if I can get some secondary kills here. Secondary kills on favela. It's so weird. It's just like you're not really prepared for something like this when you come out of Black Ops 3 or Advanced, especially Advanced Warfare. And I think I'm one of them people who don't mind the direction Call of Duty is going. I'm not fussed. I don't mind the future CODs, but I know a lot of people are not the same. I was trying to drop shot that guy to get my field order done, but it didn't really work there. And the slide in this game is just very clunky. I don't like the slide in this game. I'd rather just didn't have it in, to be honest. One kill from behind. See, a lot of these field orders, some of them are like easy as hell. Like you can go out and complete them. Other ones, they're more skill based. They're like you have to do a certain thing in a certain way. Like this guy can just kill him from behind, like luck. I can't believe he turned them. That's a little bit annoying. So that didn't actually count because he turned, which is stupid. This being one of the fictional weapons in this game. Still really like it though. I think this is definitely one of the more broken weapons. I don't know if any of you guys remember the Ripper. Like, I think there was sort of a backlash to this weapon. I can't really remember, but I know a lot of people said it was overpowered because you can literally switch from that to that, which is assault rifle to SMG, and literally just a button, and then you can literally just shred people with the automatic SMG mode, and then just switch to the assault rifle for long range, which is just a little bit broken. I think the whole idea is a little bit OP. But I will be honest, I never really used the Ripper during Ghost Life Cycle. I was more into the FAD, which I was using in the last game we just did. Because I think I was more of a person in the older CODs to use the guns that I like the look of more than the guns that a lot of people used because they were OP or something. Just shot a teammate. Because I feel that a lot of people who play Call of Duty, they watch a lot of YouTube videos, or they see a gun that's being exposed a lot because it's really good or whatever, like the Battle 27 in Advanced Warfare, and then everyone gravitates to that. Whereas I will try and use the other guns that are not OP, which sometimes doesn't go in my favor because they're underpowered, whatever. But being a person who's quite into gun design and stuff like that, like I like the way weapons are built and stuff like that, like it interests me. So I'm more into the guns that look better than the ones that are actually good. And I'm sure the MTAR isn't really a good example of that, because while it does look really good, I think it's one of the more OP guns in this game. But to be fair, I think Ghost had one of the best balance in Call of Duty, just because of the time to kill was basically like hardcore, so it made people sort of able to use any weapon and be successful with it. For the most part, I'm sure there were some examples that are not like that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to switch up class here, because I feel I've used one for a while, but switch it up and use a marksman rifle, which is something that was unique to Ghost as well, which are like kind of like DMRs in a way, which was pretty cool to use them. But I'm not really going... Did I just kill that guy with a 9? No, I killed him with the helicopter. But I'm not really going for, you know, big plays and lots of kills and stuff. We're just sort of taking the trip down memory lane in a way. We're going to a game that's not exactly really old, but it's more to do with this map. I really wanted to get on Favela or something, which I'm glad I'm on now, because this is kind of the nostalgia right here. This is just so cool, playing on Favela, even though it's, you know, it's not Modern Warfare 2. It's close enough. It's as close as we're gonna get for at least a year. So that's something I'm happy with. I did get a field order then. I don't know what that was. I got a care package as well. 2 kills while crouched. See, I don't like these ones because I don't tend to crouch before I get kills. It just puts me at a disadvantage because I got to press an extra button before aiming or whatever. It's not my kind of thing. One of the cool things you can get on this map in any care package is actually an AC-130. So if I can get that, I will be blessed, because that will be awesome if I can get that for you. No, I got a Griffin. That's a bit annoying. So I'll try and complete my field orders so I can get the AC-130 for you. I believe it's called something different in this game, but it's essentially exactly the same thing. Can't remember what it's called for the life of me. I think it's like a Japanese or Chinese version of the AC-130 for some odd reason. Oh, did I just blow up my Griffin? That's a weird thing about this game, is you can actually rather. Oh, I was at the end of it. Oh, that's annoying as hell. So I didn't get the AC-130 in that. Maybe I can get into a game on Showtime, which is the remake of Shipment on this game, so we can get another sort of thing there. But the problem is with Showtime is it's really different to Shipment how they've done it. They made it bigger, and they had areas that opened up, and it really didn't bring the nostalgia that Favela did, where that was just practically an entire remake of Favela. Let's have a look through these a sec. The Vepr was such a nice looking gun, but I don't really think this was one of the better ones. But I think I'll try and use this one anyway. Should I throw on the assault package? Yeah, screw it. I'll throw on the assault package. We'll run the IMS, the remotes. Is that, no, the sentry gun, and the battle hind. Yep, that'll work. I really do think you have to put a foregrip on the Vepr though with the recoil. I think we'll just run Fright. Or Freight, is it? Fright or Freight? I think the Vepr was like the Vesper of this game, if I remember correctly, or was it more like the Weevil with the high capacity? It was something. It was one of them two. Can't really remember. I should have checked the description, really. It's got 42 rounds in a magazine. That doesn't make any sense. I like the magazine's an AK mag, but there we are. So this, I would take it this is the Weevil type of gun in this game then. And you gotta admire the sort of red camo in this game. It's really nice. It's kind of like the... what was it in... Was it Black Ops 2? They had like a bloodshot camo that looked like this. I think they had this in Modern Warfare 2 as well. It was the urban camo. Is that an enemy? Yeah, it's an enemy. Oh my god, that was such a fail. I'm so glad this isn't online after doing that. I think one of the complaints a lot of people had though was the sort of saturation in this game made it everything very black and white and grayscale. And I kind of had that issue just then when I didn't see that enemy because it was just so dark I couldn't tell whether it was friendly or enemy. It was a little bit weird. I'm sure that wasn't very good for competitive play. Am I going to completely fail to kill this guy? Turret, kill him. Oh my god, that was just horrible. That's an enemy, isn't it? You can just get killed by that. Someone shot this down. There's a lot of interactive things in Ghost. That ladder's usually up and you can shut it down, but someone's already done that. There's a lot of things you can interact with. You can destroy certain things and get to certain areas. And it's weird because I feel like I'm marketing Ghost, like I'm trying to sell it, like talking about all the features. But honestly, I swear this game is practically free at this point. You can buy it for like £3 or something like that. Not sure on the actual prices, don't quote me, but I swear it's very, very cheap compared to what it used to be. And that's a good thing because you literally can't get online on it. But you can do stuff like this. You can play squads, which is pretty cool. I don't mind playing squads. And I feel it's quite nice to go back to this game, and it's probably the best time to do it now where Infinity Ward are coming out with their new game. I got a jump shot him. Oh god. They're coming out with their new game, Infinite Warfare, and I don't know, like, would you be more happy with a Ghost 2 or Infinite Warfare? Like, that's something I really need to sort of ask people in my videos and stuff, is because that's an important question. Like, if we weren't getting Infinite Warfare this year, and now looking at this live stream, this gameplay I'm doing, if you've never played Ghosts, would you rather them do Ghost 2, or would you rather them continue with Infinite Warfare? I'm like, I wouldn't mind either. Like, genuinely, I'd be happy with either. I'm one of these COD fanboys that honestly wouldn't give a crap what they release, and I'd still buy it. But I think out of total preference, I prefer Infinite Warfare due to the fact that it's probably going to have more features in it. Like, we've got the zombies that's going to be in it. I don't know whether they would do that with a Ghost 2, because they'd probably continue Extinction, which I might live stream at some point. I don't know, because Extinction, I don't know, I felt Extinction was really boring and lackluster. I don't know whether I could actually stream that without falling asleep. But I can definitely stream this. Like, I can play Call of Duty Ghosts squads for endless hours. Like, I did it the whole of yesterday. Like, if we look at my rank now, Prestige 6 I am on Ghost, and 3 to 4 of them entire Prestiges were just got on Ghost, on squads. They weren't online, which a lot of people might be like, oh my god, you're crap, all of your ranks in Prestige were done against bots. But a lot of these bots are actually quite smart, and to be honest, my KD isn't much better on squads than it is online, so it really doesn't make that much of a difference. And to me, I have more fun on squads anyway. I really wish they would bring this back, but I got a feeling it's not going to make its way into Infinite Warfare, just because I don't think many people played squads, and I don't think Infinity War got across what they wanted to with squads. Even though I absolutely loved it, like, I want this to come back. I don't think it will, though. That's just my thing, but if it did, I would be over the moon. Like, I'd play squads more than Infinite Warfare online, which would be cool. Because you know how it is, how people can be on COD. You get the squeakers, you get all kinds of weird stuff on COD. And to be honest, I've never seen any of these bots do anything incredibly stupid, like camp in one area for like the entire map, or they just stay prone somewhere. Like, I haven't seen any of that. They do tend to navigate and move around a lot, and they do get me a few times. Like, he got me there. I know it's a bot, and I know at the end of the day there's probably me being crap, but it's kind of cool how much the bots have gotten better. I don't know if I can say the same for Black Ops 3 or Advanced Warfare, because they didn't put that much effort into the bots, because I think the bots were a big push with Ghosts, especially because of squads. Like, the whole thing was to do with bots. So I don't know, maybe it's an Infinity Ward thing, or I'm actually quite surprised how low recoil this is. I know it's got a foregrip on it, but I was literally expecting this gun to shoot up into the air. That's probably because I was expecting this to be like the Vespa, not the Weevil, but there we are. It is a lot like the Weevil. But if you put a foregrip on this thing, it's got like no recoil at all. Like, I'm shooting people across the map with this thing. It's pretty awesome. I kind of wish I'd used this during Ghost life cycle now. This build is pretty easy if I don't die. You literally just go on a 3-kill streak. I don't think that counts point streak wars. I don't think my IMS kills will count towards that. I think what we'll do is we'll run maybe 2 more squads matches. We'll just see what it's all about. See if we can get into Showtime, because I really want to get into Showtime. But I think actually if I can get into Mutiny, like, I think my favorite map out of Ghosts was Mutiny, which isn't a remake or anything like that. It's just a really cool looking map. Like, if you saw the last videos I did, which was on a DLC map pack idea that I'm doing for Black Ops 3, and I've kind of finished that one now. I'm on the second one, off the sort of aesthetics from the Mutiny map in Ghost, which is kind of like a pirate sort of. It looks like something out of Skyrim. Like, it's honestly so cool. And I think when it comes to map design, in like the fun kind of map design, I think Infinity Ward nailed it with Ghosts. Like, we're getting with Black Ops 3 things like water parks and stuff, and I just think that's just completely over the top. And it just looks stupid, really. Like, I don't know why they go down that route. But in Ghost, it was a little bit, I wouldn't say more serious, but it was more realistic. Like, the pirate thing, like, while it wasn't, you know, it wasn't exactly grounded in realism, it was cool as hell. And the way they had the rain and everything made it look really dark and eerie and kind of like a zombies map. So if I can get into that map for you guys, I definitely will, because that's something I want to do. But in squad, you just kind of gotta hope. Like, I'm not against anyone online here. This is pure bots. I'm just pressing play now in the menu. So I'm just hoping I get a bit of RNG luck and like pop up in Mutiny or Showtime or something with something other than Cranked, because I really don't like Cranked. And we're gonna get Dome next. I just saw the background, or the remake of Dome. I think we'll do that one because that's a remake map. If you guys play Modern Warfare 3, there was a really small map. I think it was the smallest map in that game, called Dome. And this isn't the World at War Dome. This is the Modern Warfare 3 Dome. and it was a good map. It was alright, and they remade it in this game as Unearthed, and it's, you know, it's the same map basically. So that'll be quite. We'll try and get into that since it's a remake. I'm going to run the MSBS this time with a full auto, so this one's going to be pretty cool. Because usually this gun is 3-round burst, like the XR2 for example. But you can, actually in this game you can buy like different fire modes. So I've bought fully auto, so I've actually made this gun into basically a full auto assault rifle, like, I think it's probably comparable to like a KN-44 or something. It's kind of like that. We're running Blitz this time, so I'm probably going to try not score because I want us to not, you know, be super quick, because it is bots at the end. They don't really go objective wise, so I can just rush in there countless and just get this map done, which I don't really want to do. So I'm just going to hang back a little bit, play this a little slower, which is something a lot of people do in Ghost, by the way. It's a very slow pace as far as Call of Duty games go, and like it is quite slow. I wish though, like the one thing that I literally despise in this game is the tearing, like the screen tearing and stuff. You might notice that in the live stream, like the screens, like they just go, like the graphics just go all awful for some reason. Don't know why that happens. Happens to everyone. It's just an odd thing in the game. Maybe the engine. I hope it's not, because Infinite Warfare is probably running on the same engine as this, so that's kind of worrying. Unless they fixed it, I don't know. But out of curiosity, are you guys sort of looking forward to Infinite Warfare Zombies, or you hear the word Infinite Warfare and it puts you off entirely and you just can't be asked for all of that? That's something that I'd like to know, because the zombies might be pretty good in that game. If anyone played Exo Zombies that Sledgehammer Games made for Advanced Warfare, that was pretty cool. Like, I liked the first map, then I think it went a little bit downhill from there. They had, I think the first one was called Outbreak. That was an awesome map. And then they made, what was it? I think it was the Burger Town map, which was Infection, I think it was. That map was really bad. I didn't like that one. But then after that, they had Carrier, which I think was my favourite one. I really liked Carrier. And then they had Descent. I wasn't a big fan of that one either. Like, I think the first one and the third one were really good. So I think there's definitely potential for Infinity Ward to do something good with their zombies. Their zombies kind of take on things. It probably won't be as good as Treyarch, but you can just hope that it's good in general, that it's, you know, worth playing over Black Ops 3 Zombies, if that's actually going to be a thing now. Actually talking about, oh my god, what just happened? Talking about Black Ops 3 Zombies, I have a hunch that we're going to get some DLC 3 news soon, which is going to be awesome. Because it's supposed to be in Stalingrad, I believe, and it's going to have like dragons and Russian mech things, which is just mad. I think they're going a little bit far with this whole thing if it is dragons, but still pretty cool. You can't complain. It's kind of like, that reminds me of Skyrim and stuff, dragons. I think that's pretty cool. And speaking of Skyrim, I think they really need to do like an Elder Scrolls 6, would it be? That would be so cool. This whole Elder Scrolls Online thing just didn't interest me because I'm not an MMO person. But if they were to release something like that, oh my god, that would be my life gone. I would devote my life to Elder Scrolls 6, which is just like quite sad, but it's just I think anyone who's played Skyrim kind of understands how awesome it is. I don't know anyone who doesn't like Skyrim, like who's played it at least anyway. Such a good game. I shouldn't have thrown that. If that gets him, oh my god, it actually got him. You can see how OP that canister bomb is. It's awesome. Especially if you've got strong arm on, which lets you throw it faster and throw it further, which is just so cool. I think the equipment in this game would definitely really good. Maybe I should do like a gun game thing where I pick up enemy weapons. Do you reckon that'd be a cool thing? So I switch to my pistol here and try and get a kill with this. There we go. Now I've got to pick up his gun. Last time I did something like this was on Black Ops 2. I don't know if it's going to work on this game. It might be a little bit difficult. So let's try that. Let's try gun game with bots on Ghosts. So you kill someone, you pick up their gun. It's really clunky how you pick up guns in this game. Is that an enemy dog? Oh my god. I feel quite sad that I killed a dog, but he's brutal. Okay, so this could work. Oh yeah, did you really have a pistol? LMG. Okay, that kind of worked for a while. I think, then again, if I wanted to do gun game, I'm sure I could load up a private match and do it. But I really can't remember the private match settings on this game, whether they actually had gun game or anything like that. I think what we'll do after this one is we're gonna run either 1 or 2 more multiplayer maps, probably just 1, but I want to see if I can get it in either Mutiny or Showtime. Either one of them will do. Showtime is a bit... I don't really actually like Showtime. I'm only doing it because it's a remake map. I'm sure a lot of people haven't seen it and would like to see it. Like, what does Shipment look like remade? Well, I can tell you right now it's quite awful, but we can try and get in there for you guys anyway. Could you literally imagine if Ghost had squads? This game just... not squads, had zombies. Like, it would just suit this game so well. Like, the way they've done this game, how, like, kind of... grayscale and dark it is, but it's also kind of like, I don't know, I think it would fit zombies really well, more so than Infinite Warfare anyway. But then they had to go and put aliens in, didn't they, and make Extinction, which has definitely got a really good first time playthrough. Like, when you first play through an Extinction map, it's really fun, especially when you do it with other people. I don't think I've actually done it with friends, but I've done it with other people. It's definitely really fun. But after that, it just gets tedious. Like, it's the same thing. It's just taking a drill around, destroying hives, and then killing a boss. It's really not that fun. The boss fights are probably the best part. Like, I think the breeder fight was a little bit lackluster until you get to, like, the right at the end. That was alright. But the Kraken fight was really good. That was awesome. Literally 10 out of 10. IGN would play again. I don't think it was as big as the giant robots in Origins, but it was pretty damn big boss, that one. I didn't think I'd get both of them then. That was pretty cool. I actually legitimately need to pick up a gun now because I'm running out of ammo. Has he got an ACOG on a Vepr with no foregrip? I've got to try this without shooting a teammate. No, this gun literally has like no recoil. It's such a Weevil. It's literally the Weevil. I think the fad, literally. Like, I don't think anyone will agree with me on that one. Like, everyone seems to think the fad is ugly as hell. I don't know why. It's awesome. It looks so cool. And what I think is really cool is that the guns so far in Infinite Warfare seem to look like the fad. Like, they've taken some kind of inspiration from the fad or similar looking bullpup weapons, which is awesome. That's my kind of weapon design that I like. Like, the Ripper's kind of like that as well. I think I'm just punishing these with the Ripper. It's so OP. This is a different guy. So we're gonna try and get into another one now. I really hope it's Mutiny or Showtime. That would be good. Or maybe actually, even if I can get into Dynasty. Was it Dynasty or Dynasty? Is one of them. Because that one actually has the Harriers on it. If you remember the Harrier strike from Modern Warfare 2, oh my god, like literally they have that exact thing as a field order streak in Dynasty. But I think it's called like the FYL-21 or something, but it's the same thing. It literally looks like a Harrier. I think it's the same model and everything. So those 3 maps, any of them will be great. Or Favela again. I wouldn't mind Favela and try and get the AC-130. It's literally like opening a supply drop. This, like getting into a map is quite bad. How horrifying would that be if you had to open a supply drop to get into a map? Like, find this map in supply drops. Like, oh shit. Could COD go down that route? Definitely, it could. Activision are like that. No, I'm only joking. I don't think it'll actually go that bad. And I think people blow out of proportion how bad. Oh, containment. This one kind of looks like a COD 4 map, so I'm happy to play this one. We might do another one after this then. I think this was part of the first DLC, and I'm sure it was one of the guys at Infinity Ward. He said that this was supposed to be like a COD 4 map, like it's supposed to look like one and feel like one. And out of all the times I've played this, I definitely agree with that. It has got them COD 4 feels, so I'm happy with containment. I forgot about this one, to be honest. We could play Fog as well. That's a good map. We'll go AK-12 just for the AK feels. This one is a little bit like the KN-44, but I think it's more like the AK-12 that's in Advanced Warfare. It doesn't have as much side-to-side recoil, it's literally just sort of back and forth, a little bit up and down recoil. Yeah, it's very predictable. Oh my god, I'm getting wrecked. I nearly died then. And I love putting this red camo on my guns. I think it's literally just called red. It just looks so cool. I think it was the Spetsnaz in Modern Warfare 2 that had this red camo on the soldiers. I really wish you could actually put that on your soldiers, because red camo on soldiers would just look so cool. And it looked really good in Modern Warfare 2, so I can only imagine what it'd look like in this game or something. Because the camos in this game just look really nice. I don't know what it is, they nailed it with the camos in this game. Oh, that was lucky. That was really lucky. And I can pick up another field order straight away. That's awesome. That's the kind of luck you need with these field orders, is literally to complete one, then pick up one straight away. And if you don't know what these things are, because I'm sure a lot of you don't, these are UAVs. Like, in this game, you actually had to place them down. They're called SATCOMs. A little bit weird. Like, you don't have them circling the map anymore. You had them like that, so you had to try and hide them and stuff, which is a cool idea. A lot of people didn't like the fact they had to put them down, because it's such a small kill streak, but I didn't mind it. I thought it was pretty, I thought it was something different. And it's all about, like, doing different things, right? Like, you can't have every COD game the same. It's nice to see different things like that. And the fact you can breach things like Rainbow Six Siege is pretty damn awesome as well. I was literally hoping to get a triple kill there, but that guy ran inside. I think I'm running a motion sensor on this class, which is this thing. Looks like a bouncing Betty, kind of acts like one as well. But instead of killing them, it sort of marks them, so you can see them through walls and stuff. Which would be cool in Black Ops 3, come to think of it. That's just, it's so cool when you wreck someone with a canister bomb. It's just, they go absolutely flying like ragdoll. It's awesome. Oh no, damn it. I didn't even see what my field order was, to be fair. They've already destroyed this bridge. That's the thing in this map, you can actually destroy that bridge. It did have a tanker on it before. Oh yeah, it was my mortar strike, wasn't it? Forgot, yeah, the streak I called in destroys that bridge. It's all coming back to me now. See, this is annoying right here, is I can't actually cancel this throw. I'm pressing every button, like you can see the button, like the thing changing, but you can't actually... Will it even get up there? Oh my god, just about. Literally, it's so hard to throw the canister bombs even with strong arm. I suppose that balances it to a degree. That was cool. Mantling kills are pretty cool. I think they've always been cool, to be honest. I think this game has a lot of Battlefield 4 feels to me. I can play both of them games and get the same feels out of them. Something about them, they're very similar. And they came out at the same time. They were the competing games at the time. Like, we have Infinity Ward and DICE squaring up again this year with Infinite Warfare and Battlefield 1. Like, 3 years ago when they last did it, it was literally Ghost vs Battlefield 4. Like, you can imagine that one. Like, the hype for Ghost was actually super high before its release, because it was, you know, like a Modern Warfare game. And Infinity Ward had a good track record up until that point. But now it's just sort of... I think Infinity Ward are more the laughing stock of the Call of Duty developers, which I don't agree with. I'm definitely not thinking that. I just seem to think that's what everyone else feels like. Because Ghost didn't do too well sales-wise, and Infinite Warfare has already got 2 million dislikes on the trailer. So, yeah, but I don't agree with that. I think they're still really good developers. I loved Ghost, but I didn't like the multiplayer. I can agree. I can definitely say that. Like, the squads like that I'm playing right now... Oh, I got wrecked there. This is awesome. Like, I could play this for just days on end, but... If I went over to multiplayer, it's just like, nah, it's not my thing. Like, it's the same thing, literally, except there's just no progression. There's no reason to fight online people who are sway rather than bots, as you don't get anything extra out of it. Apart from a little bit of an XP boost, which is just... It's not worth it for me. I don't see that as worth it. Like, I have a lot more fun playing against bots. As you can see, my KD does a little bit better. I would probably be on 6 to 13, not 13 to 6 if I was against real people right now. Just because I suck at the old COD games. I started to get good towards the life cycle of Advanced Warfare. That's why I started to get some mad sort of streaks and stuff, which I posted on my second channel, Hotel Delta Extras. That's ran by my best friend Reese. He does the sort of funny videos on that channel, and that's where I kind of put my well, at least one of my really good gameplays on Advanced Warfare, where I sort of took the piss while I was doing it to make it a little bit funny. 2 kills with a picked up weapon. I believe the weapon I'm holding now, the PDW, was actually in Advanced Warfare as well, but it was automatic. I wish he had made this automatic. Like, honestly, this... Nah. Wrecked. I just got wrecked by shotgun. I think the shotguns in this game were just the coolest thing ever. Like, yeah, there we go. Pick one up. These shotguns are just awesome. Like, the way they reload like that, and the way you run with them, and Just love these shotguns. I don't know why. Like the reticle's pretty cool as well. I think this one's actually firing a slug, because you can put slugs on the shotguns in this game as an attachment, and that's why there's a circle in the middle of the reticle there. Because I think this doesn't fire a spread anymore. It's not buckshot. It's a slug. That's what I'm hoping anyway. I don't want to end up shooting someone now and... Yeah, that's a slug. There's no way this shotgun would have that much range. That's definitely a slug. Let's even get some kills with this then. So, up close, the slug really does not do anything.
Friendly SATCOM active.
Which is weird considering it's a shotgun, but there we are. If that gets a kill. Oh, I swear I saw someone on the SATCOM down there then. Did you see that then? That was the screen tearing I'm on about. With the frame rates just going absolutely mental. Or dropping rather. Was that a headshot with a slug? Oh, 2 headshots with a slug. Holy mother of God.
Care package waiting for your mark.
That field order is just absolutely insane. You have to teabag an enemy. It says humiliate the next enemy you kill, which is teabag them, basically. It's a nice way of saying it.
SATCOM spotted.
Legitimately, that's what you have to do to complete your field order. This game went over the top with a few things, that being one of them. Another one being Snoop Dogg as an announcer. They actually had Snoop Dogg as an announcer that you can buy, and then it had a weed pack as well. So yeah, I don't fully agree with all of that, but there you are. That's their choice. So that was Containment. I think we'll play one more game now, definitely, and we're gonna try and get into... I'm not doing Collision. You can sort of see in the background there what it's going to be, so I'm not going to do Collision. Mutiny, awesome. So we're going to finish this live stream up with the Mutiny Blitz gameplay. You can get to see that. Like, imagine this now. Imagine this map as a zombies map. This was basically my idea for Evil's Cove in the Black Ops 3 Avenging DLC back when I did. Like, just look at it. Like, look at that image. How zombies is that? Like, pirate zombies. Like, oh my god. Literally, that's what I think when I see this. I think it's really a lost opportunity. This could have been a zombies map in Ghosts if they had done zombies, but it wasn't meant to be. In this one, they've actually got 2 field order rewards. One of them is like 2 ghost pirates. Well, we're just going to do it. And the other one is a cannon barrage. Like, literally, a pirate ship outside the map starts shooting at the map with cannonballs. Literally, this is the coolest map ever. Like, this is my favourite map in the entire Call of Duty history. Like, any map, any game, this one. I guarantee you. I'm going to pick up a kill straight there. I get a kill while prone with a shotgun. So I got a drop shot with a shotgun. This should be fun. I'm not going to score. I want this to... I think that's a pirate ship there that fires on the map. It kind of moves and everything.
Team member made it through.
Oh wait, can I get this guy? Yes, I just wanted to get that out of the way. And I can pick up a field order straight away, so that's kind of cool.
Team member infiltrated.
Is it worth calling in a care package by the enemy spawn? We'll risk it. Oh god, I'm already a bad idea. This is already not working. Flashbang. Yes, we got one straight away, so I'm going to see if that's the ship now. Is it? Or is it a different one? Where is it? There it is. It comes outside the map. I don't care if I die. It starts shooting at the map. It's so cool. There we go. That is legitimately, right there, one of the coolest streaks. It's probably going to kill me. I'm probably going to die by my own streak, but it's legitimately so cool. Like, look at that. It reminds me of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. It's just like, wow. That goes all the way around shooting the map. And it hasn't picked up me up a single kill yet, which is a little bit of a cry moment. That's a bit sad. It actually destroys things as well, like these debris on the map. That it actually legitimately destroyed that building. Let's knife this guy. So that's cool. Let's see if I can get the other one as well, which is the Ghostly Crew. I think it's called Ghostly Crew. Yeah, I think it's called that. Humiliate the next enemy you kill. I could have done it with this guy, couldn't I? Yeah, teabag him. Get. Oh my god, chat shit, get teabagged. I just hope that doesn't land on the tree. I've seen it up there before. I literally have. Oh, that was cool. That was just legit.
Guard dog ready.
Throws a canister bomb, gets a kill. No! No way. I lost to a Vector, which is no surprise. The Vector is awesome. That's something I probably should have used in this game for you guys, because I'm sure the A lot of you remember the Vector from the old CODs like Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2. It's in this game as well. There's the Vector CRB and it just looks damn awesome. Looks better than it ever has before. Right, I'm gonna wreck this guy now. Sliding kill. Okay, alright, Vector. I'm having that. I'm having your Vector. And I'm taking that as well. 3 non-kill streak kills. Okay, right, so I need to go on a 3 kill streak here. Try and get a ghostly crew. Let's put a reflex sight on this with a green reticle. Definitely need to not die now, especially when I'm 1 away. There we go. That's it. That's the shit right there. Oh, is that an... Oh, no way did that just happen. Don't tell me I had a field order. Oh, that's fine. I didn't have one, so... I needed to die then anyway, because I was holding it, but I didn't actually have one, which makes sense, but there you go. Please no. Please don't take my package. The bots actually do that. Oh, there we go. It's either Ghostly Crew or it's... Yay, Ghostly Crew. Okay, so we got both of them. That's cool. Back to back as well. So this is the other one. Spawns these guys. Is he Akimbo muskets? Okay, that's cool. Akimbo muskets and the guy with a claw.
Team member made it through.
Well, they're doing their job very well, aren't they? But he did get the kill eventually. Oh my god. Don't... Oh shit. Spawn next to a grenade. So they're going to go around the map killing people now. I'm going to switch weapons. I really don't think this is... Should I go Vector? Yeah, I'll go Vector.
Ghost squad scored.
Okay, so we're switching rounds. So I'm running, what's the camo called on here? I think it's called Ice Camo. Not the one from Black Ops 3, this is a different one. Can't remember, I think I might be wrong there, but it's something like ice. And, it's like a, you can see it there, it's like a blue, dark blue and white splinter camo, it's awesome. This is one of the better looking camos. But I really did think they did well with the camos in this game, definitely, without a doubt. So I'm running Concussion and, oh my god, the good old IED. It's just like, it's a guaranteed kill. The IED is a guaranteed kill. It's so broken. So if you guys didn't know, I think one of the things that was more hated than anything else was the what the hell? Was the IED in this game. Literally, you throw this thing down like that, and then it'll go off when anyone goes near it, and it's literally a mini nuke. It will kill anything. Like, there's no way you're getting away from that. Unless you were running Flak Jacket or whatever it's called in this game. I don't even think that'll save you. I really don't know. I can't remember. Oh my god, the fail. The actual fail. I just have a habit of calling in care packages in the enemy spawn. I don't know why I do it. So we'll take the Ripper. I'm going to need it. Okay, we've got a teammate here with a Ripper, so that's cool. Throw an IED down because broken. Oh my god, I just hit someone, didn't I? Oh god. Did I just kill someone with the IED? Yeah, I did. Oh, I know exactly where to put the IED, not the IED, the IMS. There's no way they're getting through here now. And then throw an IED by here. Call him this. When did I get that? I'll take it. I guess. It seems that whenever you complete your field orders, it equips your equipment. Like, you get all your equipment back. Which is weird. I don't know why it does that. And I know you can't have any more than one IMS down at a time, so I've got to kind of wait now till either my other one gets destroyed or it runs out of time. Or something like that. Or I could place this in a better position. Let me think now. I think... Yeah, I think that's a... Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. But here we go, Trinity Rocket. Basically your Predator that's better. This is so much better than the Predator missile. I just wish they'd had that in Modern Warfare 2. Although I don't think there's actually such a thing as a Trinity missile, but there you go. A lot of these things in this game were fictional, but it's still modern day. If that makes any sense at all. So we're going to go back around Vector now. Need to pick up another field order. So we're actually on this ship now, this is pretty cool. I think you can hit these ones. Oh, I thought they made noise when you hit them. Is that it? Is it over? It's done? Well, I think that wraps up my Call of Duty Ghost stream for you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy that. A little look at a throwback Call of Duty game. This was the last Call of Duty game that had boots on the ground, which basically means no advanced movement, no exos, no thrusters, no nothing. This was the last Call of Duty game. It was set in the modern day, and it was the last of a lot of things, to be honest. It was the last Infinity Ward game before they went to make Infinite Warfare. And it's quite close to my heart, Ghost. Like, it's like, a lot of people hate this game, but the squads in it, I literally could do this all day. I really do enjoy squad. It's very fun to me. But I will agree with every statement people make about Ghost, like the screen tearing, the IEDs. Like, yeah, it's broken. I guarantee. But still, quite enjoyed the squad mode in this. If you want me to stream this again or something else, I'm happy to do that. Maybe get Showtime in, or Extinction. But I think I might stream Origins at some point. Maybe do some gameplay of that for you guys on Black Ops 2 Zombies. But yeah, that was basically it. That's my live stream of Call of Duty Ghosts. I hope you did all enjoy it, and I will see you guys on my next video or live stream. Hotel Delta out.